give Soberlink a chance. It's a good program, and it definitely helped keep me accountable. For a long time, there had been fights with my wife about drinking and me getting better for like a week or two and then slowly slipping back into old habits. But it got to the point where I got kicked out of the house and I was on the verge of losing my marriage, my kid, my house. I definitely knew that something was wrong. My body was just basically refusing anything but alcohol. I couldn't eat, drink, do anything until I had those drinks in me. Something had to change because my body was telling me no, my mind was telling me no, and everybody else around me was telling me no. I felt like I was kind of living a secret life outside of my normal day-to-day life. Like, there was Ryan, the person that people knew, but also Ryan, who I knew, who was just constantly drinking, hiding the drinking. It was like kind of like having an affair with everybody around me because nobody knew what I was doing, but I did. And so I was constantly living in doubt and shame and just trying to run away from those feelings. It was mostly the thought of losing everything that I cared about, my wife, my daughter, my home, friends and family. I got caught hiding my drinking, and I don't know what would have happened if I hadn't been caught that night. I knew that I had to take some steps towards showing my wife and my family that I was dedicated to getting better and getting help, so I started to seek treatment. I also wanted something to keep me accountable and to be able to prove to my loved ones that I wasn't drinking. Soberlink seemed like the best option for me. I showed it to my wife and showed it to my dad and said, hey, there's this option that it'll send me a test regularly throughout the day and it'll report the results to you in real time. So they liked the idea of that and we signed up for it. My advice would be to give Soberlink a chance. It may seem like it's a little overbearing at first. You know, your phone goes off and tells you to submit a test and you have to do it within a certain time, but it's definitely worth it. It's a good program and it definitely helped keep me accountable. My daughter is the biggest motivating factor to be there and be able to be in the moment, enjoying my time with her. Also, just being able to say that I've done this to other people that are struggling. You know, being an alcoholic, you tend to surround yourself with fellow drinkers. So to be able to share my story with them and show them, hey, you know, I was in this really bad and I've gotten through it. If there's anything that I can do to help you, just give me a call.